Hello, welcome to Friday Sews. I'm filming this on Saturday, but hey, better late than never, right? I guess I'm a day late and $1 short. I don't know, how old are you? Like, I'm 62. Do you remember being raised on all these sayings? We used to have sayings for everything. And I wonder, do they still do that? Do kids get to hear these sayings? My dad was great at them. He used to say a lot of them. His favorite was, children are to be seen and not heard. What? It's the same as shut up, right? But it's, it's just like, you used to be so frustrated by that. There's so many sayings. We should write them all down and start giving them to our grandkids. They need to hear it somewhere. Okay, I wasn't planning on talking about that. This is a take 2 video because I chopped off my head. I need to see, is my head chopped off? Kind of a little. Let me lift it up a little. Doesn't really matter, does it? But I have a few things to talk about, and so even though I'm a little late getting my video out, I still wanted to share because I had some things to tell you. So if you're watching this, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate it. So let's start with sewing. My first update I want to give you is I made another York pinafore. It's my 4th one. The reason why I made it is I had this flannel I really wanted to wear, and I was going to make a shirt, dress, and somebody sent me a really good pattern I do want to try, and I have some other fabric that I might try that with, but I just wanted to get this in my wardrobe for Christmas, and I knew I could make this York dress super fast because it's so freaking easy. I was going to go outside and model it for you because, so you could see it, but I'm not going to. It's too cold, so let me just show you. Let's see. Can you see it? How cute is this? Love this. Super cozy. Super cozy. And kind of, I don't know, is it Christmassy? I feel like it's Christmassy, but I'm not going to. It's too cold, so let me just show you. Let's see. Can you see it? How cute is this? Love this. Super cozy. Super cozy. And kind of, I don't know, is it Christmassy? I feel like it's Christmassy. It's kind of green. I never know if I'm in focus. It's green, so I just wanted to wear it for Christmas season. And I feel like flannel against my leggings was going to kind of always be like rubbing, and I like my clothes to fall. I don't want them to be all scrunched up. So I lined it, and basically I probably didn't do it right, but I did it easy. So the first thing you do on the pinafore is you do the pockets on the front. So I did my pockets on the front, and then I cut a piece of lining for the front and back. And once my pockets were done, I just basted the lining to the front and back. And then when I put the dress together, it was just, that lining was just enveloped into this bias tape and enveloped into the shoulder and side seams. And then I left it loose on the hem and hemmed the 2 pieces, the lining and anyways, it's lined, so it just falls and it doesn't catch on my leggings. I don't know if you wanted to know that. I just like to make stuff up. What can I tell you? On the subject of making stuff up, let's talk these gloves. I put them in my picture because they're so stinking cute, but oh my gosh, this is what I've been working on. I've been making gloves, and I just love them. They're so cute. So this is wool felt from Joann's, and just some yarn from Joann's, and there you go. And I want to tell you, I drew these myself, and I'm not good at, I'm not an artist, but I'm married to one. My photographer husband can also draw anything, and so I utilize that as much as I can. I'm going to show you. I don't know if you'll be able to, sometimes you can't see stuff because my lights are on, but I drew him this kind of not even all the way there butterfly. See if you can see it. Anyways, I said, can you make me a butterfly? And he made these 2 cute butterflies. And I thought that was really cute. Also, I drew him just a loose idea of a coffee cup, and then he came up with the heart and the smoke. And how cute are those coffee cups? I just love them. So I have a few others that he did for me. I drew some loose stuff and he did, so I've got more to make. Now I came up with this from someone else. I copied them, and then I ended up with something. Let me just show you this. Oh my gosh, there's more. these are what I would call my journey, my prototype. So I saw some really cute wool gloves in a gift shop in my local town, and they were $48 a pair, and I thought, wow, I can totally make that. There wasn't much to them. So my first pair was this, and it's just a prototype. It was way too big, obviously. It was tight here, loose there, so it didn't fit. So then I made another one that fit. I got to one that fit, and then I made this one with a little heart on it. I mean, a cross on it. I was just trying to see if did I like a little cross or a big cross. It just kept going. I think this was my next one. You can see, it's like that. And this was their design. It was zigzags, open edges, open seams, wool felt, and a design on top. I didn't copy any of their designs, just the structure of the mitten. We'll call it that, a fingerless glove. And I think I made this one. I thought that was cute. That went with that. That was kind of cute. This was my correct size. Well, it was a little big. I probably took it in right there. And I made this one, which I thought was kind of cute, just using some yarn. But it was too hard to make quickly for lots of people. And also, I was having trouble with my stitch length being loose enough, etc., etc. This is one of my favorites. I actually lined this one with some fuzzy fur that was super comfy, but again, it took too long, so I didn't want to make that in multiples, so I might keep those for me. I thought these were super cute, love them. And I did my zigzag in red. I added a little bit on the, just thought they were super cute. But somewhere along the line, I stopped liking this open seam that they were doing. So I took mine and tried one with the seam on the inside, and I decided I don't like the raw edges. So I did a trim. So now I'm nothing like the ones I saw in the store. It's just totally different. Love it. Love it. So that is where these came from. So they're fingerless gloves and wool felt. But I thought, well, if wool felt works, what else will work? So I did one in some fleece. This was before I turned them in. They're super comfy. That worked good. I also did it in some of this fabric that I had from my infinity scarves left over. And it's also super comfy. I think I would like this is kind of neat with the raw edges because it kind of gets fuzzy. But it would be cute turned in as well. So I have been having fun with this. This is what I love right here, and it's just been fun. Some of my wool felt is wool, some of it is just synthetic. Most of the designs I just got synthetic. It didn't really matter, and you know, I don't know, it was just a fun project. So that's what I'll be working on the rest of the weekend. A little update on my daughter's jacket, her Christmas present. So I made this jacket twice, and I talked about it last week, and I measured her, and she's much smaller than me, but her bust is big. So the jacket size, according to her bust, would have to be the same as mine, which is really bulky. So I sewed together the body parts, just the front and the back and the shoulders and the sides, and tried it on her, and we pinned it to be tighter right here, which brings it in. And it's gonna look really good. And also, when I wear these jackets, I feel like the sleeves are a little bit big. That just makes it kind of sloppy. So I'm just gonna take hers up a little bit, and if that works, that'll just make the jacket a little bit better. So I have to get that done before Christmas. It's her Christmas present, so that'll get done. And so I, like a lot of you, am juggling projects, and it's kind of like I like juggling projects, but it's a mess. A big mess, right? So I decided to take you behind the scenes of the reality of this sewing room instead of the cleaned up version that you only ever get to see. So take a look at this. I just wanted to show you a little behind the scenes. You always see my sewing room when it's all clean, and I'm about to clean all this up and fix my hair, put on my contacts, change my clothes, and film this video. But just to give you a little behind the scenes, I have two chairs in here. This one's super comfy, and that's the one I sit in the most. And then I have one that's super cute, and it is the one that I film in the most. This is my table I usually work at, and it is covered with my latest project, which is these cute gloves that I'm making for Christmas presents. And I've been experimenting with all kinds of different trims and different colors, and these are my two favorites so far. And this is what I'm going to be working on the rest of the weekend to finish my presents, and super excited about that. But there's a multitude of projects behind me, sort of in different stages, and I need to sweep. It's a mess. It's a mess. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm going to shut this video off, clean myself up, and then I'm going to make the video. But now you've seen the truth, what it really looks like. The only thing that really wasn't real about that is I'm usually not wearing makeup. I had already started getting ready for this video, so I had my makeup on. But I just sit here in, a hoodie and a t-shirt and leggings and just sew away. I'm as comfortable as anybody. I don't sit here in a pretty dress sewing. High heels and sewing. No, comfy. Sewing is supposed to be comfy. So that's my sewing news, and I have so many projects I want to make that I'm going to have to line them up in a list, because I'll be juggling some more. Do you juggle, or do you just make one thing, finish it before you can go on to the next project? Usually I like to do that, but lately I've been juggling different things all at the same time. On a personal note, I want to share something super fun that happened this week. We did a photo shoot, my husband and I, mostly him, I was just helping, for my daughter's family for their latest Christmas card. Now, this Christmas card is not like any Christmas card you've probably ever seen, unless you've seen ours, because they're just fantastic. It's a long saga story, so let's get into it. When our kids were little, my mom asked for a picture, and so we made a Christmas card picture. And the first one, we just went down to the park and took a cute picture of us and the kids. This one. And it sort of became a thing, and we did it pretty much every year. And one year, my daughter made a fun pose, and my mom loved it so much she just couldn't wait till the next year to see what pose she was going to do, and pretty soon everybody was into it. She's a very dramatic little girl. She absolutely loved being the center of that Christmas card, so she made a fun pose every year as it progressed. So let me just show you the Christmas card collection I have of our life raising kids. It's so crazy. Also, you got to see my actual hair color, because I've been coloring it long before I got gray hair. So I don't color it because I have gray hair, which I do. I color it because I like coloring it. I've been coloring it for many years, as you can tell by my Christmas card photos. Not that I didn't like my hair color, it's just fun. I just like coloring it. Which is not a subject on my list to talk to you about, which happens a lot. So my daughter grew up, got married, and she wanted to do a fun Christmas card. And by then, my husband had grown leaps and bounds as a photographer and as a Photoshop master. So she wanted to do a fun, funny Christmas card, newlyweds style. And so they posed as a 1950s couple, which was the opposite of what they were. She was a flight attendant, living her own life. And so she looked like, Ozzie and Harriet. So take a look at this. So not to be outdone, they decided to do another one, and she wanted her dad to make them look like they were on the cover of a romance novel. And it was funny. Oh, just let me show you. So, the years go by and they hadn't continued to do it. And then they started having children. And she wanted to resurrect that idea of doing a funny Christmas card photo, and she came up with the best one. And I believe somebody else had already done this, and we just copied it. But you know what I always say about hubby? He doesn't copy, he makes it better. Makes it so much better. So this was the Christmas card that started a thing. Oh my gosh, aren't they so adorable? So he did his Photoshop magic to make them look like they were taped to the wall, but they weren't. And it's just like everybody was so excited about it that my daughter kind of got the bug and wanted to do more. and more and more. So this became a thing, and every year we're trying to come up with new ideas. All of us are trying to come up with new ideas, and some of them we love more than others, but let me just show you the whole progression. Okay, do you have a favorite? Let's hear it. I want to know. I think I like the taped. I like the snow globe. I love the Christmas village. I mean, there's so many favorites. I'm pretty sure that this year's is going to be my new favorite. Just seeing them pose for their pictures. And it was the first year that the kids were like 100% invested in this photo shoot. They wanted to do their parts before they did what they were told. And it was super, super duper cute. But this year, like, they were acting and they were into it. It's just going to be so cute. So I cannot show you that one. It has yet to be revealed. It's not even finished. But it's going to be so cute. And I will do a Friday Sews video for Christmas. And you can watch it whenever you have time. And I will show you the reveal. So my daughter, does a countdown every year and shows all the pictures one day after the other up till Christmas, and shows the new picture, and it causes quite a stir in all of her friends and my friends too. We're all waiting to see what's the latest picture, and we're reminded of the pictures as it goes each day. It's a countdown to Christmas card picture, so that's pretty fun. So that's my story for today. I hope you're having an awesome weekend. I'm so sorry to be late again, but hey, better late than never. I'm going to stick with that. I hope you're having an amazing holiday season. I love Christmas. I love the Advent. I love all of it. I'm so happy. You know, Christmas is just such a joyful time, isn't it? And I had a Christmas baby. My oldest son, who's 45, he was born on the 14th. So we had a brand new baby at Christmas that year, and there's just like nothing more special than a Christmas baby. Thought I'd put that out there. We were talking about that. It is special. So Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy holidays, and I hope you're having a great weekend, and I will see you next time. So come back and we'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye now.